So it looks like you're doing some research on apartments here in Dallas. Maybe you're looking at mid-rises in Oaklawn, such as the Alton, or maybe you're just trying to figure out which area might be the best fit for you. And regardless of the case, you're going to want to check out this video. And today I'm going to be covering the Alton from top to bottom. So talking about guest parking, resident parking, the pool, the gym, the amenities, the spa, all of the floor plans, pricing and incentives. So that way you can get an idea on if the Alton could be a good fit for you. And if it's your first time swinging by the channel, welcome. My name's Lucas. I'm an apartment locator here in Dallas, and every single day I take calls, texts, and emails from folks like you and 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 you, helping them find apartments and condos all within the Dallas area. So if you ever have any questions about anything that I cover, feel free to drop me a line. All my information is below in the description. I'd be more than happy to help answer any questions that you might have. So without any further ado, let's go check out the Alton. The Alton is a 7-story mid-rise here in the heart of Oaklawn. So if you're not familiar with Oaklawn, we are kissing Turtle Creek, along with being 5 minutes north of downtown Dallas. And I don't show a ton of mid-rises on my channel, but this one is very, very unique in terms of the layout and one particular amenity, and I am going to cover all of it. So sit back, grab some popcorn, or pop open a beer, whatever it is that you do, because we're going to cover everything. And the Alton is a 7-story mid-rise that was built in 2022, which holds a whopping 293 units that are comprised of studios, 1-bedrooms, 2-bedrooms, and penthouses. As far as the layout, you've got the lobby here on the ground level. The pool is on the 3rd floor. You've got the dog wash on the 2nd floor, a small dog park down on the ground level outside of the building, and then we have a sky lounge up on the 7th floor. You'll have 3 elevators total, with one being a freight elevator, and one special call out: no valet or concierge here at the Alton. This type of service is definitely more of a high-rise type thing. Majority of the mid-rises here in Dallas don't typically offer that stuff, so wanted to make sure that I called that out. In terms of parking, guest parking is all on the ground level, and resident parking will consist of 2 levels, of which are underground. There is also an automatic gate that will ping either off of your toll tag or a gate tag that the Alton gives you. So in terms of security, the Alton has their bases pretty well covered. Switching over to the floor plans, and one quick thing, all of your doors will be key fob activated. So as we're tiptoeing into the A14 here, we have a Long Island hardwood in all of the common areas and bedrooms. You've got tile in the bathrooms, and then hardwood in the closet as well, which I think is important to note. The majority of buildings here in Dallas will market their units as having no carpet, while sneaking some into the closet, hoping that you forget or don't notice. But the team here at the Alton is practicing what they preach, and I think that they're doing you a solid here. I can't even begin to describe the amount of people that call me looking for buildings that don't have carpet in the units. So if this is an important piece of your criteria, then you're gonna wanna add the Alton to your short list. In terms of appliances, you'll have a GE stove, dishwasher, microwave, fridge, and then Whirlpool washer and dryer. So some gas burners here as well, which I thought was pretty dope. Majority of the mid-rises elect for the electric stove, and one of my favorite things about this unit is that you do get a balcony. But one of the drawbacks, I'd say, is the size of your closet. So if you're a girl with a ton of clothes, this closet might stretch you a little bit thin. But if you're a single bro, such as myself, then there could be a chance that you can make this work. All in all, I like the A14 a lot. I cook and meal prep a ton, and I have no doubts that I could do some pretty decent damage in the kitchen here. Moving up to the 2-bedroom, we've got the B4, and you'll notice how the kitchen opens up a lot compared to the A14 that we just saw. The A14 felt kind of narrow, but what the Alton does with their 2 bedrooms is that they widen your common areas and they give you more windows in the living room, and then having a separate room for the washer and dryer so that you can get more space out of your closets. So this one is actually up on the 6th floor, and you'll see towards the end as I go out on the balcony, you can actually see the tips of some of the buildings in downtown Dallas. So a pretty cool unit. If you were to split the bills with a roommate, both of y'all would be well under $2,000 a piece, which I think is worth mentioning. The majority of the 2 bedrooms from other buildings that I show on my channel are well north of $4,000. So wanted to make sure that I called this out in terms of affordability. And then our last floor plan, this is going to be the 2-bedroom penthouse. And shockingly, we are under $6,000 here. And caveat, they're also throwing in a $7,500 credit. So if you prorate this out over a 12-month lease, your rent comes out to $5,370 a month. So this is one of the most affordable penthouses in all of the Dallas area right now. So if you have a penthouse on your radar, feel free to drop me a line to see if we could help you capture some additional incentives. All right, so if you're getting any value whatsoever from this video, then you got to do this thing just like all of these people are doing. And the reason why is because I've got relationships with the majority of the leasing offices here in the Dallas area, and I can help you qualify for additional incentives and move-in bonuses, of which can help make your living situation just a little more affordable. And the buildings here in Dallas actually incentivize me to bring new residents through the door. So it's not like you'd be cutting me a check for my services. That is being taken care of by the other party. I'm not going to belabor the point. If you want to move into the Alton, or if you're looking at any other building in the Dallas area, make sure to do this thing, preferably before you tour, and I will do absolutely the best that I can for you. Moving over to the Sky Lounge, this is going to be on the 7th floor, and the first thing that grabbed my attention is this pretty wicked looking chandelier, but you've also got a larger conference room as well as 3 separate pods, which I thought was pretty cool. It kind of reminded me of the study pods over at Maple Terrace, but all in all, a pretty cozy area. This building is currently at 92% occupancy, and I was here on a Tuesday at 11 a.m., and there was not a soul in sight. So if you're thinking about a new work from home space, this could be a pretty solid area for you. Moving out to the pools, and yes, that is plural. The Alton has 2 pools, which I think is very, very unique in terms of amenities here. The first one I'm gonna show you is going to be the smaller pool, and then I'm going to walk across the courtyard area and show you the second pool, which is going to be much larger. I definitely wanted to highlight this. I've seen hundreds and hundreds of buildings here in Dallas, and I've never quite seen 2 pools for a single building. So pretty convenient. If one of them gets full or too crowded, you'll always have a plan B. But by the main pool, there's an extended pergola, some gas grills, and tons of seating. And then the smaller pool will be more shaded and chillaxed. And then you'll also have the pool lounge, of which you'll see here in a second, that's stocked with an ice machine, warming drawers, a TV, and a super long island for when friends and family come over. Wrapping up with the amenities, we have the gym, and technically it's 2 levels, and you can enter from the first floor or the second floor. So I actually walked through the second floor entrance, and you'll mainly just have cardio stuff up here. So you've got 2 echelon mirrors, a rower, and some bikes. And then as we tiptoe downstairs, you will see all of the machines and strength equipment. So definitely not as big or as fancy as a gym compared to something like the Sinclair. But if you're a casual gym goer, you'll have plenty of stuff to do here. And if you're a serious gym goer, then I'd recommend holding on to that gym membership. So that is going to wrap us up here at the Alton, and I tried to be as detailed as possible. So if you still have questions, feel free to drop me a line. All my information is below in the description. I'd be more than happy to help you the best that I possibly can. After watching this video, some of you might be scratching your head thinking, you know what, not sure if I like the area, not sure if I care about the floor plans, I'm not sure if I like the gym enough. And if that's the case, feel free to check out this playlist, because I made a video tour just like this one over some of the most popular apartment buildings here in Dallas, which will be helpful if you're doing some more research. So with that, hope y'all stay out of trouble, and we will see you in the next video. Y'all be good.